Do we need to bring our laptops to school?
Hi everyone. So the answer to your question is yes, you do need to bring your computer every day. Please remember to do so because we will not be handing out extra loaner computers for use on a day-to-day basis. Also, don't forget your charger. Ms. Edwards sent out a supply list in the Panther Paws. Please make sure to find and review it, but we do recommend that you have a notebook, maybe 5 subjects, so that you can organize each subject, and then some folders to keep any written work in. You'll also need pens and pencils. It might be a good idea to have sanitizer and wipes in your backpack for your use. Don't forget your mask and probably an extra just in case something happens. We have plenty of those though if something does happen. Clear water bottles are allowed. We have a water filling station in the cafeteria. You do not need to bring your English, math, and science workbooks just yet. Your teachers will give you more guidance on that after the first week so that you're not carrying too much around. I hope this helps. Can't wait to see you.
Are we allowed to bring book bags to carry our laptops?
Okay.
Yes, there will not be any assigned lockers this year. Please bring a book bag every day to put your laptop, your charger, and any other supplies you might need into it to carry around.
How would we charge our laptops?
Each class will have access for you to charge your computer. You can charge them during class, recess, and/or lunch as you did throughout the day.
My question is, how would lunch work? Like, how would the lunch tables work? How many people are allowed to be at a lunch table? How would lunch lines work? Things like that.
There will be 2 lunch lines in the cafeteria. One lunch line will be serving hot foods. One lunch line will be serving cold foods. There will be individual markers on each of the cafeteria tables for you to sit and properly socially distance. While you are eating, you are allowed to remove your mask. While you are waiting in line or dumping your trash, your mask must be on. Your teachers will ask you if you are buying lunch in the beginning of the day. Please let your teacher know so that Miss Lori can make the accurate number of lunches. Thank you very much.
How will we get food for the next day?
Please take advantage of meal distribution at the end of the day. You'll be given a bag of food at dismissal for next day meals. Your homeroom teacher will take count and have the bag of food ready at the end of the day.
Will we still have recess?
Yes, there will still be recess this year. You'll have to wear a mask even when you're outside. This will be your opportunity to walk and talk and catch up with friends, but we won't have any playground equipment this year.
What time does the buses come and how will the buses work this year?
The buses will come at their designated time. You can look online to determine when the bus is coming. The bus may arrive 5 minutes early or late as the bus drivers get into their normal routines. Consider signing up for the Here Comes the Bus app. The code to sign up is 86563. When you get on the bus, you'll take direction from the bus driver. There will be 1 student per seat unless you live in the same household. You will maintain social distancing on the bus. We will dismiss students a little differently this year as to make sure there's social distancing as students enter the building. Please wait for your driver to dismiss you from the bus.
What if I don't want to ride the bus?
You could be a car rider. Take a look at our map here. Please make sure you follow the arrows when you turn off the road. Make a right, come around by the tennis and basketball courts, come around the loop, and then you'll come in front of the building. Okay? If you're getting dropped off in the morning, you will not be able to get in the building before 7:30. Please wait in your car until a staff member, which will be me, okay, arrives at 7:30. If you get here after that, I'll still be there, and you will enter the building into the cafeteria where you will wait until the day starts, where you'll be dismissed to your first period class. At the end of the day, it's just going to work the same way. Okay, when your parent gets here, they'll follow the same way around, the same map there. And when you are dismissed, at the end of the day, they'll call for car riders. You'll go to the cafeteria. Once your parent arrives, you'll be dismissed by a staff member that won't be me this time, and you will go to your car and you will be going home.
What are the Hollies going to be like?
You will not be using lockers this year, and restrooms will be closed in between classes. You will leave your classroom and follow the one-way traffic pattern to your next class.
Are students allowed to use the bathroom in school?
Yes, of course.
Your teacher will issue you a paper pass to use the restroom. We will not use the plastic passes on the lanyards this year. You are not permitted to use the restroom in between classes.
How is PE going to work?
Hey guys, Mr. Brotherton here, one of the PE teachers here at Margaret Brent Middle School. And I just wanted to give you a quick update as you guys start to return to the building when it comes to PE class. So when it comes to PE, as you guys know who were here last year, you guys were able to have access to a locker room. This year, because of COVID and other things, you guys will not have access to the locker room, okay? Which means we need to be a little bit more responsible when it comes to wearing proper attire to PE class, okay? A lot of you just kept your PE clothes in your locker room. Didn't really matter what you wore to school. And then you could just come into the locker room and change, and it was convenient and it was easy. However, this year, you will have no access to any lockers. So make it a priority to understand the days that you have PE. So for instance, if you have PE on Wednesdays and Thursdays, you need to understand that on Wednesdays and Thursdays, you need to wear proper attire, shoes, and all that good stuff, okay? Because you guys will not have access to lockers. So we want to make sure that we're coming to PE class prepared, because there's no going to your locker, getting your shoes, none of that, all right? Because there is no access to our lockers. So that's the main thing. Other than that, PE, we're going to try to keep it as normal as possible. I know there's many things that we can't do due to COVID, but we're going to try to keep it as fun and active as possible. Any days that it's nice outside, we're going to try to get outside as much as we can, especially during this pandemic we're going through. Okay, but any other questions, Mr. Camp and I are going to answer when you guys get back into the building coming up next week. Also, any other questions, please feel free to shoot me, Mr. Camp, or Ms. Holmes a question regarding PE, and we will be here to help. All right, thanks guys, look forward to seeing you. See you next week.
Are we still using Google Meet?
Great question. So, if you are a virtual student and you're staying home, you will continue to log in to every class Google Meet and every day. If you are hybrid, check with your teacher. Some teachers may require you to go ahead and log into their Google Meets. Some may not. If you are home, however, on that day, A day or B day, you will need to log in to each class and participate. And we'll still be using Schoology, whether or not you're home or in the classroom.
What is the best way to approach teachers if you are virtual?
You can always access your teacher through email. Seriously, email is your friend. Please email them with any questions or concerns that you have. Some teachers will also keep the chat open, but it may take a little bit longer for them to get to your question. If you're virtual and you do have a question, it would be best for you to unmute yourself and ask. Your teacher will be working with students in the classroom and online, so it may take a little bit longer to get to the chat. You can also use the time on Fridays to meet with your teachers. You can email them to set up an individual time or attend their office hours. You can still participate in your classes virtually by attending Google Meets and by logging into Schoology.
What if I need to take medicine during the day? Would I be around students who are sick?
Hi, Margaret Brent Panthers. If you're not sick and you feel like you need to see the nurse, you go through this door. Hi, Miss Kirby. I'm not sick, but I feel like I need to see the nurse.
The nurse's office is straight back. Make sure you knock on the door and use hand sanitizer before you enter.
Thank you, Miss Kirby.
You're welcome.
Hi, are you the nurse?
Yes, I am.
Hi, I'm not sick, but I need to see the nurse.
Okay, come on in.
Thank you. If you're not feeling well, you go to this door to see the nurse.
What if I need to see a counselor? What do I do?
Your counselors are still here for you. You can still see us, but you'll have to use a little bit different process this year. You'll need to let your teacher know ahead of time that you need to see a counselor. Or you can just email us directly. We will call you down when we have an opening during the day. You will not be able to just drop in the hallways or when you pass by the office. You'll have to make an appointment first. Unless, of course, it's an absolute emergency, and we will work with you on a good time.
What happens if we have a desktop computer at home?
Hey guys, Mrs. Plotner here. I just wanted to give you some information about laptop pickup. We will be doing computer pickups here at the school Monday through Thursday at 8 a.m. to 2:30. If you're not able to come up to the building to get your computer prior to returning to school, your homeroom teachers will have one for you. And this will be the computer that you bring back and forth each day on the day that you come into the building. So I hope to see you guys soon, and I hope everyone is doing well. Take care.
How will we find our classes, and will I be marked tardy on the first day?
Each grade level will enter near their classes. Teachers will help guide you to the appropriate classroom. A virtual tour will be sent out prior to March 1st for 7th and 8th grade students to get an idea of where their classes are. But don't worry, this is new to all of us. The teachers will help you, and you won't be marked tardy if you are actively working to get to class on time.
Do I have to wear a mask in school?
Yes, everyone at Margaret Brent Middle School and on St. Mary's County's public school property must wear a mask. You will be required to wear them all day with the exception of when you are in the cafeteria eating lunch. You may wear your own face covering or you will be issued a disposable one. We have disposable masks here at school for every single student who may want one. If you choose not to wear this mask, you may choose to wear one of your own. Something like what I'm wearing, or our Margaret Brent mask, or any other mask that you may have at home. What you cannot wear is a bandana style, a gaiter, or a scarf like this that you just hold up, or just pulling your t-shirt or sweatshirt over your mouth will not work. So yes, unfortunately in the times that we're in right now, everyone will wear a mask for your safety and for the safety of everyone else. Thank you.